I don't know. I went. They put a metal ball in the
Yeah, I had one too
thing.
when they took
Yeah,
a lump.
they
So they
also
make
took a
sure that it's
piece
there.
of
Yeah.
it. Yeah, they take a little biopsy of it. Then they put the ball in there. And then what's crazy is when I got my boobs done, my doctor took out some of my fibrosis. But I didn't. He was like, there was so much fibrosis. It was crazy, and he took it out. And so when I went back, a lot of the concerns were gone. But the mark, by accident, he had no idea. It was so weird. I mean, I had like seen somebody spiritual about it, about specifically the breast cancer situation and the marker before I had the results of the biopsy and all that. I had talked to somebody because I was like, I got to figure out what's going on in the higher realms and whether it's to be done about it or whatever. But yeah, so then by the time the results came back and by the time I was supposed to see you before I got my breast surgery, but I didn't. And I like snuck kind of and got it anyways. I was not supposed to with my risk of breast cancer and then with the actual, like I have markers in my breast, like metal markers in my breast for all these fibrosis, for these lumps or whatever. I'm not supposed to be getting breast implants.
Well, your boobs look great.
No, I got them long story. So anyway.
They look amazing
I took them out.
Whoa.
I took them out. So basically, I put them in. They ended up hurting me. I got way too much scar tissue because my breasts are too dense and I'm not supposed to have breast implants. And I ended up getting extra fibrosis, like with tissue, whatever. And I didn't feel good and it was painful. So I took them out and now they're just my boobs.
They
But
look good.
But saying that to say thank you. But saying that to say, like God is good and all the weird stuff that was in there, I haven't checked in maybe like 2.5 years. So I need to go back. I just scheduled it.
Good.
Thanks to Dr. A's office. I just scheduled it. But I will say, I mean, I haven't even felt my boobs in so long. But they feel pretty nice, like normal to me. I don't feel any lumps and bumps.
But that doesn't mean, so by the time you feel a lump, it's already been there a few years. The reason we do all this imaging is to catch it few years before you can actually palpate it. So I'm glad you scheduled it because I was about to tell on you.
Oh my God. I scheduled it. I'm really naughty, but I feel like I'm like naughty, but also really attentive. Like I'm obsessed with doing things the right way and knowing what's going on. Like I have to know what's going on and I have to know why something's happening and all the potential side effects of something because I'm also really reactive. Remember when my hair fell out from spironolactone?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Not stress, right?
No.
You know what?
I keep wanting to put something on stress.
I wish. It's like my stress is actually just why I'm like bitchy. But other than that, I really just am really physically allergic. No, y'all just haven't seen me in that. You've seen me in deep, frantic distress, but never bitchy.
Never bitchy.
No, because there's no reason.
It's worrying about a medical condition and being bitchy they're two separate things.
Yes,
I can get really edgy about medical
health stuff.
Yeah.
You get scared with health stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm the same way. Listen, maybe I have
No,
PTSD
you're
from
really
my breast
casual.
cancer. But
well, she says that sometimes, like since she had breast cancer, she will get a headache and say, "Oh my God, do I have brain cancer?" I mean, it's just there is.
I
There's.
put myself in an MRI machine 2 weeks ago because I kept having headaches. And when you've had the diagnosis of cancer, I'm sure you know with your mom, there's the PTSD aspect that comes with it. I think the reason you get anxious with health stuff is because of all your family members. I mean, I went through it. It's traumatic. When someone tells you have cancer, or even if it's your mom or your sister or a loved one, it's really difficult.
Especially if like you feel like things were missed and you had a hunch on a couple of things and you didn't press the line or, you know what I mean? You didn't call anybody. And like with my grandma, there were so many signs.
That she had colon cancer. I know.
There were so many signs that things were wrong. And there was for years. And there was so much like, oh, And so now I'm just super, but I try not to let it make me crazy. But I am very, even with my mom and her psoriasis and, her palms went black, like completely black. And the bottom of her feet went completely black. And I was like, what? And she was like, oh, when they were itching and burning and like, when you look up psoriasis on the internet, there's only white people, like examples. Red.
Isn't that crazy?
I've never seen anything with black palms or anything like that. So she had to go talk to somebody about autoimmune stuff, but it's also COVID. So she had to talk to somebody on Zoom. And then it was so much like, I was so anxious because like, of her previous health issues and feeling like, she's not taking this seriously enough. And like, what could it mean? Like, is she losing oxygen to her limbs? Like, is that why her palms and her feet are black? Like, is she gonna have to get them amputated? Like, what's going on? Like, there's so many things.
And I think with Google now, we're all doctors. We're all looking up everything. And then
between Google and like personal experience, I am a doctor. I'm not really a doctor though, because I'm gonna mess up your prescriptions. But but I'd be knowing what's going on with me. Except unless it's a feminine issue, I don't know anything.
But you're your own advocate though. I've noticed that about you. If something is not right, she's going to say, what is this? I appreciate that.
Me too.
Better than saying, it's nothing. Well, let's make sure it's nothing. You know, she's young, you're young. But when you get above 50, you have to be careful. You can't just walk around and say it's okay. It's not okay.
Yeah.
You know, you need your heart checked. You need to do your annual blood test. You need to do certain things.
I just got a colonoscopy. I love going under. I know that sounds terrible.
I love going under. Oh my God. I've had 3 colonoscopies. I love going under.
Like most women, my friends and I sit around all the time and talk about our skincare. And I found that red light therapy is one of the best ways to take care of things like wrinkles, eczema, acne, scar tissue, and much, much more. Bon Charge is a holistic wellness brand with a huge range of evidence-based products to optimize your life in every way. They have an extensive range of premium wellness products that help you sleep better, perform better, have more energy, recover faster, balance hormones, and reduce inflammation. The list is endless. From blue light glasses to red light therapy to EMF management and circadian-friendly lighting, Bon Charge's products help you naturally address the issues of our modern-day way of life with maximum impact. It only takes 10 to 20 minutes a day with Bon Charge's red light face mask and Max red light therapy devices to feel rejuvenated and fresh. Your skin will thank you. Bon Charge has other amazing products such as low blue light bulbs, blue light glasses, EMF protection products, infrared sauna blanket, and 100% blackout sleep mask, all backed by science. I love my 100% blacked out sleep mask. Bon Charge ships worldwide. It has easy return and exchanges and a 12-month warranty on all red light therapy devices. Go to boncharge.com and use coupon code SHEMD to save 15%. That's BONCHARGE.com and use coupon code SHEMD to save 15%. Can I ask you, you are on a tour now. Are you still on tour?
I'm always on tour.
You're always on tour.
Always
How
working.
do you, okay, so I kind of want to get back to your amazing, incredible career.
It's just been a beautiful process just to like be able to create next to people that are so brilliant. And I feel like, everybody in my musical life is so excellent. I've just been surrounded by excellence from, I don't know, since the inception. I just stumbled on people who are so great at their craft. Like whether it's my friends that are just somehow the best musicians I've ever heard, and they've gone on to have #1 records of their own and do all these other things as producers, like Carter, Lang, and I just look up with the best people around me. I'm just so blessed.
Do you find that you're a lot of the times the only woman in the room? I mean,
but
that's okay, or do you?
Yeah, I don't care. I feel like that never matters to me, and I don't know if I feel so much like a woman, like in the spot. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I feel like it's me, the only girl here. Like, I just feel like I'm with the homies. And I think they feel like I'm the homie. And that's part of why, I don't know, I